Today's student learning outcomes are simple C++ program, header files, preprocessor directives, and comments. Okay, dear student, today we will write our first program in C++. For this purpose, we will use def C++ 5.1. It is free software and you can download from the given link. And also for writing C++ program on mobile devices, you can download app from Play Store CPP Guide. Okay student, now let's start our first program in def C++. First we open source file. Now start writing C++ code. In first line we will write hash include IOStream. It means include input output stream header file. In next line we will use namespace, standard namespace. In line number 3 we will write our main function. Every C++ program must have a main function, and the body of function write in the curly brackets. Curly brackets shows the start and stop of the function. Now it is our first statement, cout introduction to C++ programming. It will display the output on the screen after executing the code, and we put semicolon to terminate our statement. Semicolon is called statement terminator in C++. Now write another statement, first C++ program, and put statement terminator. Now student, after writing program, we need to compile the program. Before compilation, we need to save our source code with extension .cpp. Now here save the file with C++ source file, in short cpp. Now after compilation, we will see errors on the screen. If there is any error on the screen, a red line shows the error in our first line of the program. This is called syntax error. Syntax error must be removed before compilation of program. And here is the spelling mistake in IOStream file. Now after compilation, execute the code or run the code. There is no error on the screen, you can see. Now compile and run, or simply you can press run. And there is the output on the screen. Student, you can see here we write two lines and both the lines show single line, and we need to print these two statements on separate line. For this purpose we will use end line. It is insert new line in the program. Now compile and run the program. And now you can see on the output on the screen, that is introduction to C++ programming, and on the next line, first C++ program. Okay, student, now analyzing the written code. At first line, we have write hash include iostream. The hash include is a preprocessor directive used to include files in our program, generally used for adding header files. The above code is including the contents of the iostream file. iostream stands for input and output stream. This allows us to use cout in our program to print output on the screen. Now in next line we use using namespace std. Using namespace std tells the compiler to use standard namespace. Namespace collect identifiers used for class, object and variables. We will learn this concept in our next lectures. Now next line is int main integer main. A valid C++ program must have the main function. The curly braces or bracket indicate the start and the end of the function. Cout is used to print anything on screen, and end line is used to insert new line. We have seen after execution the program, and semicolon is used for statement terminator in C++. Header files in C++. The C++ contain many header files. It has .h extension. Some example of header files are iostream, conio, and math.h. These files are included in the standard library of C++ compiler. A header file in C++ contains function definitions, data type definitions, and macros. Header file offer these features by importing them into your program with the help of a preprocessor directive called hash include. These preprocessor directives are responsible for instructing the C or C++ compiler that these files need to be processed before compilation. Preprocessor directive. It is used to include a header file and macros at the beginning of program. Preprocessor are programs that process our source code before compilation. It is a code for the compiler to include a header file. The syntax of preprocessor directive to include a header file in a program is hash include, angle brackets, and name of header file. Comments in C++ program. All the programming languages allow comments in programs. Comments are explanatory statements that help the reader in understanding source code. Comments can be entered at any location in the program. Comments are ignored during program execution, which means they are not executable statements. There are two types of comment in C++. These are single line comments and multi-line comments. The single line comments, it start with double slash and continue until the end of the line. The multiple line comment, this type of comment is used for entering multiple line comment in a program. The slash asterisk is used at the beginning of comments and asterisk slash ends it. Okay dear student, that is the end of today's lecture. Now it's your turn. Challenge yourself. You can see few questions on the screen which are based on today's lecture. Kindly solve them. Thank you.